Here are the 8 contestants who will take part in tonight's show. One of them will walk away with up to $1 million. The rest will leave with nothing. As round by round, they're voted off on Survivor. No, the weakest link.
Ben, 32, pediatric cancer researcher.
Not yet!
Did I fuck up?
Oh, yeah, you fucked up, all right.
I don't know what I'm supposed to talk.
Welcome to the weakest link. Ben decided to jump the gun on that one, but it's fine.
Better him than me. Am I right? Am I right?
You never hit Robinson yet.
We have 8 eager contestants ready to go against each other head-to-head for a shot at $1 million. They have been here before, but if they want to win the prize fund, they have to work together as a team. 7 of them will leave with nothing, as round by round we lose the player voted off as the weakest link. Let's meet the team.
Ben. Oh, fuck.
Now you talk,
Go
Ben.
ahead, Ben.
Ben, 32, pediatric cancer researcher.
Nate, 25, aspiring sports writer.
Trent, 20, autistic to a T.
Galaxy, 23, college student. No.
Kyle, 29, professional news writer.
Mardon, 40, professional retailer and amateur mystery writer.
Gabriel, 26, college student.
Phil, 28. Get me the fuck out of here, please.
Okay, Phil, weakest link, goodbye.
Bye.
Oh my god, I'm already in for a long night.
No kidding.
All 8 of you have been here before. You guys know the rules, and each round the aim is to answer enough questions correctly to reach and bank your $125,000 target within the time limit. The fastest way is to create a chain of 8 correct answers. Get your question wrong, you break the chain, and you lose all the money in that chain. Say bank. The money is safe, however, you have to start a brand new chain from scratch. Remember, team, at the end of the round, only money that has been banked will be taken forward. The first round will be lasting for 2.5 minutes. The order you were playing in was randomly selected before the show. We're going to start with the first player in the first position, and that is you, Ben. No pressure.
Yeah,
Let's play.
usually relying on.
Let's play the weakest link.
Good eats my ass.
First question is for $1,000. Start the clock. Ben, on January 24th, 1935 in Richmond, Virginia, the first public sale of what drink in cans occurred?
Pass.
Beer. Nate, Tom Hanks starred in an updated version of the Robinson Crusoe story in what 2000 film?
Oh, I'm still gonna fail this.
Defoe?
Castaway. Trent, in the 1992 Olympics, in what sport were the Americans known as the Dream Team?
Swimming.
Basketball. Galaxy, in what 1967 single did Aretha Franklin spell out the letters of the song's title in the chorus?
Respect.
Correct! Kyle, in which year was the electronic flash photography invented? 1931 or 1951?
Jesus.
1931.
Correct. Mardon, what rock singer starred as the character Robert Paulson in the 1999 film Fight Club?
Pass.
Meatloaf. Gabriel, what name is used to describe a creature with 10 legs?
Pass.
A decapod. Philip, what is the capital of the state of Washington?
Seattle?
Olympia. Ben, what is etymology the study of?
It's the study of meaning of things, like
I'll
the
accept.
origins. Thank you.
Nate, which author wrote the 1929 novel The Sound and the Fury?
William Faulkner.
Correct. Trent,
Thank you.
feta is a type of which food?
Feta? Don't know. Pass.
Cheese. Galaxy, if Ursa Major means Great Bear, Ursa Minor means what?
Little Bear.
Correct. Kyle, in 1903, William Harley and Arthur Davidson founded a company manufacturing what?
Motorcycles.
Correct. Mardon, what
Thanks.
rock and roll singer known as the Big O was famous for always wearing his sunglasses on stage?
Robert Palmer.
Roy Orbison. Gabriel, what disease killed millions of elm trees in the UK during the 1970s?
Pass.
Dutch elm disease. Philip, does a flea have wings?
No?
Correct. Ben, overlooking
Bing.
the Potomac River, what is the name of George Washington's estate and burial place?
Mount Vernon.
Correct. Nate, what star...
Bank.
Time is up, and
Oh.
that bank was too late.
No. Shoot.
Doggone it.
And that round, team, out of a possible $125,000, I've expected much better from all of you. Because
Those
all
questions
of
were
you,
hard, man.
or a majority of you, have been here before, and you've only banked $8,500. That money will go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Whose college major was lunch?
Mine.
Jesus.
Whose smarts have fallen off the Highwire Act?
Oops.
One of you is about to leave with nothing. You guys are going to DM me your vote, and once you have locked in your vote, you cannot go back. So players, think about who is the one that's costing you time and money. It is time to vote off the weakest link.
One of
Team
these
will have to
players is
rely
the
on-
strongest link. One of these players is the weakest link. But will the other players realize it before it's too late?
Hey, Jason, that's my line.
You're playing.
Not.
Good point.
Team will have to rely on memory and instinct as they make this decision. Find out who will be voted off. Coming up next.
On Weaker Linker.
Okay, I told Seamus to stop making copies to the freaking announcer booth.
Voting is over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Ben?
Mardon.
Nate?
Say it.
Trent.
Trent?
I also went with Mardon. I'm not good at voting anything, and this kind of
Two
reminds me of
votes?
Survivor. I'm expecting myself to get voted off.
2 votes Mardon, 1 vote Trent. Galaxy.
I don't think we need an entire monologue. Trent.
Oh! It is now
Thank you,
2
Galaxy.
all. Kyle.
Marnod.
3 votes Mardon, 2 votes Trent. Mardon.
Brent.
3-3. Gabriel.
Brent.
Trent has now 4 votes. Philip.
Trent.
Wow.
Oh! Ben, you were here the last time. Remind us how well you did.
I may have won.
You were the strongest link a majority of the game.
One of the rounds I did. Peach was the strongest thing. Yeah.
And you did not know anything about beer.
No, I swear to God, the audio like cut off at like a crucial point when you were asking the question, and I was just like panicked, and I'm like, I don't want to waste other people's time. So I
That
just
sounds like a
I'll
you
just-
problem, bro.
So I just said,
Why Mardon?
well, to your credit, Pat, when you're like, think about the time, the money. Trent did. I don't think he got any of his answers right, but you know, he at least like passed or said the wrong answer right away. Mardon wasted like I don't know, must have been like 5 or 10 seconds trying to think of an answer and ended up getting it wrong. So
Very well. Gabriel,
Yes.
it is rare to see you at events. How does it feel being back?
It feels really good, actually. Especially back here at the Weakest Link, where I remember at my debut I ended up in 3rd place.
You fell short of the final round.
Yep.
Why Trent?
I actually was between Trent and Mardon, mostly because Mardon wasted too much time, but if I recall correctly, he was the one who banked the most money. And Trent, on his question about which US team in the Olympics was the dream team, that question for me was the one reason that made me vote for Trent, because
Gotcha.
I don't know how you get that question wrong, actually.
Well, shall we find out who was the worst player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually had a 3-way tie. But interestingly enough, Mardon and Trent both banked money. Gabriel, statistically, you are the worst player because you got all of your questions wrong and you didn't bank any money for the team.
Don't worry about it. You'll get them next.
But it is votes that count. Trent, even though this was your first game of the weakest link, it is time to send you packing, and you won't see a dime of the $8,500. With 5 votes, you are the
see
weakest
ya,
link.
folks.
Goodbye.
I do not know what feta is.
Who said that?
Yeah, I was saying
Said that.
How do you know?
That was hilarious.
You uncultured swine!
I'm lactose intolerant. I don't even know what that is.
One person has been voted off, and
believe-
there's 7 remain. Who will get voted off and take the walk of shame next? Find out who when we return to the weakest link.
Na 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 na
Bless you.
Bless you.
Welcome back to the weakest link. Round 2, gentlemen. So far, out of $125,000, you managed just $8,500. There are 7 of you left. We're going to take 10 seconds off of your time. We're going to start with the strongest link from the last round, and that's Ben.
What? No way. That can't be right. I think Nate got all of his questions right.
No, I didn't.
No.
Oh, you
Yeah,
didn't?
and Kyle got
I-
all their
Oh, they
questions.
got-
I got all my
You-
questions right.
You
I got
two
my questions right,
but you also banked money, so that's why
Yeah.
I said
I thought Nate for sure was the strongest link. All right. Well,
Let's play the
You say
weakest
so.
link.
The game hates Jews.
Oh, damn, we're going there.
Oh, no.
Tell me how you really feel.
Start the clock. Ben, developing countries in Africa, Asia, Central, and South America are often referred to as the third what?
third world pass.
Correct. Ben.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Nate. Photoreceptors found in the eye are sensitive to what?
Light.
Correct. Galaxy. What is the first name of the famous Spanish opera singer Domingo?
Santo.
Placido. Kyle. In a classroom of 12 children, 6 are girls. What fraction are boys?
1/2.
Correct. Mardon. What
Bank.
rite is a form of exercise developed from the Hindu philosophy of using body control and meditation?
Yoga.
Correct. Gabriel. Is
Bank.
a delphinium a plant or an animal?
An animal.
A plant. Philip. What is the expected response to the expression, see you later, alligator?
In a wild crocodile.
Correct. Ben. Graham
Bank.
Kerr was known as the galloping what?
Horseman?
Gourmet. Nate. What Scottish veterinarian invented the pneumatic tire?
Charles Goodyear.
Dunlop. Galaxy. Actor Kevin Spacey was the voice of a grasshopper in which 1998 Disney film?
A Bug's Life.
Correct. Kyle. Tennis player Chris Evert was married to what British tennis player from 1979 to 1987?
Pass.
John Lloyd. Mardon. What animal appears on the state flag of California?
Eagle.
A bear. Gabriel. Michael Flatley starred in what dance show that swept through Europe and the United States in the mid-1990s?
Pass.
Riverdance. Philip. What is the opposite of an introvert?
An extrovert.
Correct. Ben. Your
Bank.
taste what detects chemicals dissolved on the tongue?
Taste buds. Buds.
Correct. Nate. What V is the slightly larger member of the violin family with thicker strings and a deeper tone?
A viola.
Correct. Galaxy. The television
Bank.
sitcom Friends is set in what city?
New York.
Correct. Kyle.
Bank.
Time is up,
Galaxy.
and that bank was late.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
I'm starting to wonder if you are one of my past relationships, teams, because you have disappointed me yet again. Out of a possible $125,000, you banked a pathetic, dismal $6,500. That
Womp
money will
womp.
go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Who is still waiting for the smart pills to be passed around?
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Who here would be a shoo-in for the Empty Bell Award?
Oops.
What is that?
One of you is about to leave with nothing. It is time to vote off the weakest link.
Right now, there may or may not be 2 people living rent-free in the minds of this very troubled group. One of them is the strongest link from that last round. The other is the weakest link. But will the votes follow the statistics?
I don't know, will they?
No. Oh, the wheels are coming off the freaking rims now, aren't they?
No, they've already been off ever since we started.
Freaking yeah, you're right.
We're still waiting on Ben's vote.
Sorry, that's a tough one.
It's alright.
Teacher doing a very good impression of John Kramer over there, who was the voiceover guy for the
We
Anne
already
Robinson version.
get it. Shut
Rude.
up.
Okay.
I am a
There we
kid.
go.
I miss Zelda.
Voting is over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Ben.
Gabriel?
Nate.
Mardon.
One vote Gabriel, one vote Mardon. Galaxy.
Gabriel.
2 votes Gabriel, 1 vote Mardon. Kyle.
Gabriel.
3 votes Gabriel, 1 vote Mardon. Mardon.
Kyle.
Interesting.
Ooh.
First vote for Kyle.
Bitch.
Gabriel.
Mardon.
3 votes Gabriel, 2 votes Mardon, 1 vote Kyle. Philip.
What? Mardon.
We have a tie team.
Wow.
Gabriel and Mardon. 3
Galaxy.
votes each. Wow. Philip.
Hello, Patrick. Mr. Oscar Mayer.
Has the broom sweeping from school gotten to your head?
Ah.
I mean, that depends. How's the liquor going?
Better than your question answering.
At least I didn't
Jesus
vote this
Christ.
round, so that's the important thing.
These insults, slow.
Why Mardon?
I'm a little miffed on him getting the question wrong about the California flag, like an eagle, Mardon. Come on.
I'm from Michigan. Even that ain't an excuse.
Okay. Nate, remind us what you do for a living.
I am an aspiring writer.
An aspiring writer. Do you write your own questions or your own... What do you write exactly?
Mostly sports articles.
Okay. What did Mardon do to tick you off?
Kind of piggybacking off of Phil a bit. He's shown that he's not the best in terms of knowledge throughout the early stages of this game.
So you guys think that he's costing you time and money?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when the vote is tied, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote. And in that last round, the strongest link
It's gotta be Galaxy.
was Philip.
Oh.
If I'm looking at it correctly, because he got all of his questions correct. So, Philip, you have a
Wait.
decision to make.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess hell has frozen over, hasn't it? Freaking the strongest link in this round.
Yeah, I guess because you didn't get any wrong. Yeah, looks like it.
All right.
So you have a decision to make. You can choose to get rid of Mardon, or if you want to, you can change your mind and get rid of Gabriel.
Well, in my mind, I think Gabriel's going to be more valuable in the later games, so I'm going to go with Mardon.
Okay. Mardon, the team has felt that your presence and your brain power are costing them time and money and taking a massive space off this stage. With 4 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Well, I'll have to admit one thing. At least I managed to make it to round 2. Is that a plus? Yes. Will this mean I'll come back to weakest link? Hell no!
We
Round
didn't want
3
you back.
team.
Okay.
So far, you have banked just $15,000. We're taking another 10 seconds off of your time. The software has decided that Galaxy was the strongest link from the last round.
Yeah, I
Yep.
don't. That's what I thought because I don't think Galaxy got anything wrong.
No, I actually got one
did.
question wrong.
But he did take
Galaxy,
money.
what's the question you got wrong? I swear you were the strongest link.
It's
there
the
we go.
Domingo one.
It was
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah, you
Domingo
said
Placido.
Santo. Yeah, you
Yeah.
said Santo Domingo, which is the
So,
capital. Of
2 minutes and 10 seconds to get $125,000. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Galaxy, what 1959 film epic won 11 Oscars, including Best Actor for Charlton Heston?
Pass.
Ben-Hur, Kyle, whose motto is all for one and one for all?
Three Musketeers.
Correct. Gabriel, beluga is said to be the best type of what gastronomic delicacy?
Whale?
Caviar, Philip. What S is an arachnid said to have a sting in its tail?
Scorpion.
Correct. Ben, in what
Bank.
sport would you use a wood and an iron?
Golf.
Correct. Nate, what name is given to the surgical delivery of a baby through the abdominal wall?
Cesarean section.
Correct. Galaxy, what name is given to an 8-sided polygon?
Bank. Can you repeat the question?
What name is given to an 8-sided polygon?
An octagon?
Correct. Kyle, what E is the removal of fertile topsoil from a region by heavy rain and wind?
Erosion.
Correct. Gabriel, Gouda
Bank.
and raclette are both types of what sea?
Repeat the question?
Gouda and raclette are both types of what sea?
Pass.
Cheese, Philip, who played the young FBI agent Clarice Starling in the 1991 film Silence of the Lambs?
Cameron Diaz.
Jodie Foster, Ben, what was the nickname of President Dwight Eisenhower?
Ike.
Correct. Nate, in what winter sport do competitors slide down a twisting ice-covered course while lying flat on a runner sled-like vehicle?
Skeleton?
The Luge, Galaxy, which performer has won an Emmy, an Oscar, a Tony, and a Grammy? Frank Sinatra or Helen Hayes?
Frank Sinatra?
Helen Hayes. Kyle, in the Jules Verne classic 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, who is the skipper of the submarine Nautilus?
Pass.
Captain Nemo. Gabriel, what composer and arranger nicknamed Q scored the music for the film The Color Purple?
Pass.
Quincy Jones. Philip. And time is up. Another disappointing round. It's starting to feel like you guys are on the decline. $6,000 is what was.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Whose brain has already frozen over before the blizzard hits?
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Who is wishing they had a GTS lifeline right now? One of you is about to leave.
Nice.
It is time to vote off the weakest link.
Of the 6 remaining increasingly depressed souls surviving this dysfunctional group, the strongest link is one of them. The other one is the weakest link. Don't forget Don't forget that the team has been banking money, I think, that odds are they won't see. But will the others notice that?
Voting is over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Ben.
Gabriel.
Nate.
Gabriel.
Galaxy.
Gabriel.
Kyle.
I'm sorry.
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Galaxy.
Philip.
Gabriel.
Kyle.
Hello.
Yes.
News.
Up.
News producer.
Hello?
Have also appeared on Wheel of Fortune. Won $8,400, so you know what it's like being under the lights.
Yes, very much so.
What makes Weakest Link different, in your opinion?
Because unlike Wheel of Fortune, you actually have to use your brain.
Yeah, okay.
Do you still think you have one after all this time?
By the end of the night, I think it's going to turn into a Jello mold.
We'll make sure to put you in the fridge if you get voted out. Why Gabriel?
Definitely took way too much time. And my biggest pet peeve, not just with him, but with everybody else, is banking way too early.
Not holding out your nerve. I see how that can be a bit of a factor. Ben,
Yes.
you have been here quite a few times before. You have held your strength a lot. Why Gabriel?
He's not getting any questions right. And he's also like wasting a bunch of time asking you to repeat questions. You know, just pass. So
Gotcha.
I think any of the other people here are just they're better players. They just get more questions. So
Well, statistically, as we can take a look, Gabriel was the worst player. He did bank money for the team, did bank $2,500, but it is votes that count. Gabriel, who thought an eagle was on the state flag of California, it is time to fly away and eat your moldy cheese behind it. With 5 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Wah, wah, wah.
Actually, that was Mardon, but okay, I get the message. But yeah, I still think that my performance was disappointing. The questions that I got weren't actually on my side, especially the cheese one. Another victim to a cheese question. Well, best of luck to the other players. Goodbye.
Gentlemen, we go into round 4, and to this point you have banked an even $21,000. I know you guys can do better than this. I have seen you perform better than this. As Kyle mentioned, don't bank early. You can bank at any time. Just make sure you know what you are doing. You're paying attention to the clock. You now only have 2 minutes. We start with the strongest link from the last round, and Ben, that is you. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Ben, in literature, what French physician wrote the book of rhyming prophecies titled Centuries?
Nostradamus.
Correct. Nate, according to the title of the Rob Schneider film, what is the profession of Deuce Bigelow?
American Gigolo?
Male gigolo. Galaxy in advertising, what snack food company slogan describes its cookies as uncommonly good?
Pass.
Keebler. Kyle, in jewelry, how many carats is pure gold?
Pass.
24. Philip, Semper Fidelis, meaning always faithful, is the motto of what branch of the armed forces?
Army?
The Marine Corps. Ben, Puerto Rican pop sensation Enrique Jose Martin Morales IV performs under what name?
Ricky Martin.
Correct. Nate, what brand of cognac does Saturday Night Live The Ladies' Man always have on hand?
What brand of cognac, you said?
What brand of cognac does Saturday Night Live The Ladies' Man always have on hand?
Ciroc.
Courvoisier. Galaxy, what media mogul married designer Diane von Furstenberg in 2001?
Pass.
Barry Diller. Kyle, in the Dr. Seuss story Horton Hears a Who, what kind of animal is Horton?
An elephant.
Correct. Philip, in language, what 3-word Latin phrase translates to I came, I saw, I conquered?
Vini Vidi Vici?
Correct. Ben, pregnant, hanging, and swinging are terms describing what portion of a ballet that has not been completely removed?
Peace. Pass. I don't know.
A Chad. Sorry. Nate, what is the only city in the world to lie on 2 continents?
Istanbul, Turkey.
Correct. Galaxy, what is the name given to a female elephant? Time is up.
Yeah, Pat, you said ballet instead of ballot, so it's all right.
A female elephant's a cow.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna answer in time.
Team, I'm starting to lose faith in you. $2,000. Are the questions not going your way, or are teammates just bugging the ever-living hell out of you? That money will go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Who desperately wants to buy an E?
Ooh.
Damn it!
Who amongst you should be tossed out of the front door like DJ Jazzy Jeff?
What?
One of you is about to leave with nothing. It's time to vote off the weakest link.
As Regis Philbin once asked in an act of exasperation, "What's the IQ in this room? I'm getting concerned." The bank has still hardly moved an inch, and these guys have to figure out who here is continuing to hold them back. I don't know if I trust them to do it.
One of these 5 players has reached their end. Find out who when we return to the weakest link. Welcome back to the weakest link. Voting is over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Ben.
Galaxy? Question mark?
Nate.
Galaxy.
2 votes Galaxy. Galaxy.
Kyle.
Kyle gets a vote. Kyle.
Nate.
1 vote Nate. 1 vote Kyle. 2 votes Galaxy. Philip.
Nate.
Well,
Once again, team, we have a tie.
Good.
Nate and Galaxy with 2 votes each. Now, out of sheer curiosity, because I'm going to go to you one at a time, putting your votes aside, who do you guys think is the worst player as of right now? Ben.
It's definitely not Nate. Nate's my boy. I think it's probably between or among Galaxy, Kyle, or Philip. It's one of those three.
Those three. Nate, who do you think's the worst player?
I think it's Galaxy.
Galaxy?
I think it's me.
I think it's you, Kyle.
I'm thinking Galaxy.
Galaxy, Philip.
I don't think any of them are bad players. This was just a toss-up for me when I had to come to the vote.
So if you had to, so a lot of fingers are pointing at Galaxy.
Myself included.
Galaxy.
I'm pointing my
has
fingers at myself,
2
too.
votes. When the vote is tied, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote, and that last round, the strongest link was Ben.
Oh, I didn't make any money, but
Because you're the one who got a majority of your answers correct. Ben, you have a decision to make. You voted Galaxy. You can choose to keep your vote, or if you feel like you have a change of heart, you can change it and get rid of Nate. Talk me through your thought process.
Nate's too useful. Like he'll help build the money, and I'd rather go against someone who I see as a better player in my eyes. I mean, they're both quite good, but I think Nate has definitely proved himself in every round. He just got a bad stack of questions, which can happen with the variants and whatnot. So we're gonna stick with the vote, and we're gonna get rid of Galaxy, unfortunately.
Galaxy, you had a
Yeah, I knew
feeling
it.
it was you. You did
Yeah.
give your all, but Galaxy, this is where the final shooting star comes and goes. With 2 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Yeah, it was a tough set for me. Like, tough questions. But then again, I've won almost like $580. Is that what? $580,000. Yeah, that's what it was. But then again, it's not really about money. It's just about fun. And this is not how far I could go, but yeah.
Ben, Nate, Kyle, and Philip. You have survived this far, and so far, out of a possible $500,000, you've only banked $23,000. There are 4 of you left. Another 10 seconds is coming off of your time. We're going to start with the strongest link in the last round, and that was Ben. Team, get in that zone and try to get to that target. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Ben, the gallbladder is connected by the hepatic ducts to what organ?
Liver.
Correct. Nate, what is the capital of California?
Sacramento.
Correct. Kyle, in what film starring Susan Sarandon and Gina Davis do 2 women go on the run after shooting an assailant?
Pass.
Thelma and Louise. Philip, if an elderly couple have a son and a daughter, each of whom have 3 children, how many grandchildren do they have?
2.
6. Ben, in which year did Warner Brothers introduce talking motion pictures, 1926 or 1942?
1926.
Correct. Nate, in music, who wrote the lyrics to the Star-Spangled Banner?
Francis Scott Key.
Correct. Kyle, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup are the main characters of what animated cartoon series?
Powerpuff Girls.
Correct. Philip, in the landmark 1954 U.S. Supreme Court case, Brown sued the Board of Education of what Kansas City?
Pass.
Topeka. Ben, what Russian ballet star was the subject of the 1972 film I Am a Dancer?
Barishnikov?
Rudolf Nureyev. Nate, what German auto company's name literally means people's car?
Volkswagen.
Correct. Kyle, opened in 1949, what New York City jazz nightclub was named for saxophone player Charlie Parker?
Studio 54.
Birdland. Philip, what modern-day country is home to the site of the ancient city of Troy?
Rome.
Turkey. Ben, what is the last element alphabetically on the periodic table?
Zirconium.
Correct. Nate, where the
Bank.
world's best athletes prove it is the motto of what sporting event created by Ted Turner?
No.
Time is up. Correct answer is the Goodwill Games.
Hmm.
We're somehow stuck in the thousands. $3,500. One of you is going to go through to that next round, but one of you will not. Who here is hoping one of their answers doesn't make Jason's book? If I blow into each of your ears, who will say thanks for the refill?
Oh.
One of you is about to leave with nothing. It is time to vote off the weakest link.
Oh, 4 contestants remain, but as always, one of them will not survive this round of voting. My guess is this team spent more time arguing over whom the software is picking as the strongest link. It makes sense given how pathetically empty their pot is still after 5 increasingly frustrating rounds of this.
Ouch.
Hey, sounds like you really feel Peach.
Oh.
Jesus.
There's a word I want to use to describe these rounds, but I will not use it for TV purposes.
Ben is having a hard time choosing.
What? No, I voted. Like right away.
No,
You sent it to the right person.
Did you send it to
Wait.
the right person?
Oh, oops. I
Ben's not paying attention!
Oops.
There you
I think
go!
I'm gonna change my vote.
Voting is
Yeah,
over.
it
It's time to
is.
reveal who you think is the weakest link. Ben.
Kyle? Question mark.
Question mark. Nate.
Philip.
1 vote Kyle, 1 vote Philip. Kyle.
Philip.
2 votes Philip. 1 vote Kyle. Philip.
Kyle!
We have a tie again.
Nate's gonna break it.
We have a tie between Kyle and Philip. Kyle, why Philip?
Took way too long to answer the questions. At least when I didn't know the answers, I passed right away.
Interesting. Philip, why Kyle?
I mean, it was just I was just kind of trying to see like who got the most questions wrong. I think Kyle might have been the most, if not Nate. So I was just like, it was literally a toss up.
Well, this is our 3rd tie this game. When the vote is tied, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote. The strongest link that round was Nate.
Yeah.
Got all of his questions correct and banked money. So Nate, our sports writer, you have a decision to make, sir. You voted for Phil. You can keep him and take him off the team, or you can switch gears and get rid of Kyle.
Based on the numbers that you're showing, unfortunately, I think it's time for the custodian to take out the trash. I'm sticking with my vote.
Nate, you're a sports writer. I'm a game show host. Know the difference.
Right.
Well, Phil, our lovely custodian and our $5 million Deal or No Deal winner, we won't be adding any more to your bank account. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Sorry, Phil.
Well, you know, say Levy. At least this is the first I've ever gotten in a game of Weakest Link that's been on GSE, so that's the fun part. I mean, here's the thing. I would have banked money. You know, if I actually had money to bank when it got to me, Kyle. Thanks. Anyway, deuces.
Gentlemen, we are now down to 3. So far, $26,500 is in your bank account. There are 3 of you left. We're taking another 10 seconds off of your time. We're going to start with the strongest link from the last round, and that is Nate. Gentlemen, let's play the weakest link.
Here we go.
Start the clock.
Let's do it.
Nate, what TV comedy set in a Boston bar featured the characters Norm Peterson and Cliff Clavin?
Cheers.
Correct. Kyle, do spiders have antennae?
No.
Correct. Oh, that would have been right, so let's do that. Ben, what 1960s pop group had hits with California Dreamin' and Dedicated to the One I Love?
Eagles?
The Mamas and the Papas. Nate,
Oh,
what
shit.
Y is a German-Jewish language written in Hebrew script?
Yiddish.
Correct. Kyle, in the animated series The Simpsons, Patty and Selma are the sisters of what member of the Simpsons family?
Marge.
Correct. Ben, on what continent is the landlocked Republic of Chad?
Africa.
Correct. Nate, what designer
Bank.
founded the clothing line DKNY?
Oh, Donna Karen.
Correct. Kyle, Queen Victoria was known to carry what hereditary disease that prevents blood from clotting?
Hemophilia.
Correct. Ben, which
Thanks.
star received an acting Oscar for Gone with the Wind, Clark Gable or Vivian Leigh?
Vivian Leigh.
Correct. Nate, what G is the term for a castrated male horse?
Ooh, pass.
Gelding. Kyle, known as the Man of 1,000 Voices, who first supplied the voices of Porky Pig, Daffy Duck, and Bugs Bunny?
Mel Blanc.
Correct. Ben, what type of eclipse occurs when the moon blocks the sun's light, lunar or solar?
The lunar.
Solar. Nate, in A.E. Milne's Winnie the Pooh stories, what is the name of the internally depressed donkey?
Eeyore.
Correct. Kyle. Time is up. Best round so far, $9,500. Now in round 7, you have a chance to double what you bank, which means in the next round, there could be a potential $250,000 on the line. The question is, which one of you is the least likely to help you raise that bank balance? Who showed up unarmed in this battle of wits? Who thought they could shit out a correct answer after eating a bowl of alphabet soup? One of you is about to leave with nothing. It is time to vote off the weakest link.
This crucial round of elimination, each of the remaining contestants has their own path to the final trivia round. Will greed play into their decisions? Will secret alliances crumble under the pressure of having $250,000 probably slip through their hands? Whose game is over now?
One of these three players has reached their end. 2 will make it to the final round. Find out who when we return to the weakest link. Welcome back to the weakest link. Before we reveal people's votes, Kyle, Nate, and Ben, all three of you have worked hard to get here, and you gotta applaud yourselves for making it here.
Thank you.
But unfortunately, one of you is going to be sent packing at the final hurdle. It is time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Ben, we go to you.
Kyle and Terrobang. Punctuation.
One vote, Kyle. Nate.
I'm so sorry, Ben.
Oh my dude.
One
I'm
vote,
done.
Ben. One vote, Kyle. Kyle, this could either be a three-way tie,
No.
or we have to say goodbye to Ben. Who does
Ben.
vote for?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was scared.
I'm gonna take out on a limb. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say, Kyle and Nate, you both feel that Ben statistically was the best player to go against. So I would assume that you
Not that
both
round,
did
but yeah.
You both didn't want to go against him, but that's just my assumptions. Kyle, why did you vote Ben?
A combination of yes and no. Ben just totally collapsed this round, and
I think I got more right than you, but
I understand that. But that round alone, you kind of slowed down, and I felt that if it's gonna be between two people, I'd rather face Nate.
better odds of winning.
Nate, why Ben?
Oh, it was really, honestly, it was a toss-up between the two. I just felt like who would give me the easier, potentially easier path, and so unfortunately, I had to go with Ben, but he's been a great player, and so I give him I give him a lot of. I figured as much.
Here comes the Incredible Sulk.
I know it's true. I should have got rid of him. I didn't think he would just backstab me.
Ben, you felt that you were going to carry Nate till the final two, and you should have voted.
Yeah, well, I feel like I had real odds of actually winning, or we had real odds, me and Nate, maybe Kyle. I mean, with the, who knows what the questions would have been. But yeah, and then I wanted to go up against someone who I felt was the second best. Well, okay, that's mean of me, but I felt who was like most competitive. Like I would rather face someone. I would rather have it really competitive. So that's why I chose to keep Nate when I had the chance to eliminate him, and thought he might return the favor, but apparently not. And that's just how the cookie crumbles.
That's unfortunately how life in the game works out. You have been a great player. You have been the strongest link for the majority of the game, and it pains me to say this. When you look at the statistics, Ben was the worst player.
That round, not the game, bro. Jeez.
Ben, with 2 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Ben, I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
That's not you're gonna be blood buddies after the show.
One of you, just do well. Just win. Yeah. That's.
Kyle, I wish you nothing but the best of luck, sir.
I thought I'm supposed to be talking now. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know if either of them caught me in weakest link, I don't miss in the final round, so it would have been very. It would have been death sentences for either of them.
2 of you left. So far, $36,000 is in the pot. Whatever you bank in this round will get doubled and add to the previous rounds to make up your grand prize fund. There is $250,000 at stake. You're only going to have 90 seconds, so time is of the essence, and staying calm under pressure. We start with the strongest link from the last round, and that is Nate. $250,000. Good luck. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Nate, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are collectively known as what?
The Holy Trinity.
Correct. Kyle, what are square envelopes of pasta filled with meat, cheese, or vegetables?
Rigatoni?
Ravioli. Nate, Minnie Driver and Brian Blessed provided voices for which 1999 Disney film about a jungle hero?
Tarzan?
Correct. Kyle, what S is a wide-brimmed hat common in Spain and South America?
Sombrero.
Correct. Nate, what 1965 movie starred Julie Andrews as a singing nun?
The Sound of Music.
Correct. Kyle, Sean Penn was the first husband of what famous singer?
Madonna.
Correct. Nate, in the human heart,
Bank.
is the vena cava a vein or an artery?
Oh, an artery?
A vein. Kyle, the Boxer Rebellion took place in what Asian country?
China.
Correct. Nate, what city is the capital of Arizona and stands on the Salt River?
Phoenix.
Correct. Kyle, what colorless, odorless, poisonous gas is known as CO?
Carbon monoxide.
Correct. Nate, rolled gold is the
Bank.
brand name of what type of snack food product?
Pretzels.
Correct. Kyle, the albums of what
Bank.
heavy metal band include Houses of the Holy and Physical Graffiti?
Led Zeppelin.
That is the correct answer, but you were out of time.
Damn.
Out of a possible $125,000 that round, you banked $16,000, which we will double and add it to the total from the past rounds, which means tonight, total prize money is $68,000. But of course, only one of you gets to take that money home. You will now compete against each other head to head. I will ask alternating questions, best of 5. Whoever answers the most questions correctly wins. It's as simple as that. If there is a tie after 5 questions, we go into sudden death until we have a winner. So Nate and Kyle, for $68,000, let's play The Weakest Link. Nate, as the strongest link in that last round, you have a choice of who goes first.
Kyle can go first.
Kyle, which Middle Eastern Prime Minister expensed a $1,600 haircut during a 2015 visit to address the United Nations?
Netanyahu.
That is the correct answer. Nate, in 1984, which DC Comics character became the first female superhero to land her own movie?
Wonder Woman?
Correct answer is Supergirl.
Oh,
Kyle, what massive dinosaur that ate up to 22 tons of meat per year had arms that were only about the length of human arms?
T-Rex.
That is the correct answer. Nate, which book is both J.R.R. Tolkien's first and his last in the telling of the history of his Middle-earth?
oh God. Lord of the Rings?
The correct answer is the Silmarillion.
Oof.
Kyle, in 1971, surfer Tom Morey invented the lightweight foam bodyboard and named it what?
Boogie board.
That is the correct answer. Nate, you need to answer
Oh, boy.
this question correctly, otherwise Kyle has won. The energy from the Hoover Dam serves the electrical needs of customers from which 3 states?
Nevada, Arizona, and California.
That is the correct answer. Kyle, if you answer this next question correctly, you have won. So for $68,000. Curtis Jackson is the real name for which rapper turned actor?
Nate, good game. 50 Cent.
That is the correct answer. That means, Kyle, you are tonight's strongest link, and you go away with $68,000. Nate, you will just go away.
Yep.
Join us next time on The Weakest Link. Goodbye.
Well, what can I say? It's been a heck of a ride and a great time being back here on The Weakest Link. Shame I couldn't go 2 for 2 in the final round, but hey, Hirsch was a very worthy competitor. I hope he spends his $68,000 well.
I did not think I was going to get this far. I thought I was going to be out early, but I guess fate was just on my side. And I'm taking over the money.